Welcome to part 2 current affair discussion of November 21st to 25. Let's go with the first question. Here the first question. Which company has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Inland Waterways Authority of India? It is government agency located in Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Fine. To utilize Ganga river water for cargo movement. Okay, right. One e-commerce company called Amazon. Answer for this question is Amazon recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Inland Waterways Authority of India. The location of this government agency is at Noida, Uttar Pradesh. And through this MOU, this Amazon is going to utilize Ganga river waterways for better cargo movement. Okay, so e-commerce company called Amazon signed MOU with the Inland Waterways Authority of India for better cargo movement. Right. That's all about first question. Move to next question. Question number second one. Right. Which organization or a bank has recently signed a USD $6.5 million senior secured loan agreement with Greenway Grameen Infra Private Limited for the Greenway Carbon Credits Gender Finance Project? Right. Yeah. So there is again an agreement between one international organization called ADB, Asian Development Bank, ADB. They are going to provide this much amount of money, financial support for this company. The company named as Grameen Infra Private Limited. This one, Greenway Grameen Infra Private Limited. And this money, this company, so ADB is going to provide a financial support of $6.5 million. Not only ADB, there is one fund which is created by ADB. If you look at here, CIDF, the Climate Innovation and Development Fund, is a blended finance facility with the initial of USD this much corpus, managed again by Asian Development Bank. And the purpose of this CIDF is in South and Southeast Asia for non-sovereign climate change projects. It is non-sovereign means non-government climate change projects. It will provide a financial support. Right. Now under the part of that, ADB and CIDF, so overall they are providing this much financial support. On that, CIDF is providing $3.25 million loan, first loss liquidity reserve from the Climate Innovation Development Fund. And this is the total money ADB and CIDF is providing to Greenway Grameen Infra Private Limited. And this money, this company is going to utilize for what purpose? If you look at this bullet point, the money they are going to utilize for this project. This company is going to production and distribution of 1 million, almost to 10 lakhs, subsidized Greenway jumbo stores to rural households in Madhya Pradesh and Odisha, in these two states, right? So the specialty about these jumbo stores is they require a fuel consumption 65% less than that one we are using right now, and smoke emissions also reduced by this much percentage, and the carbon dioxide emissions in entire year with the help of this 10 lakh gas stoves will be reduced to this many million tons, right? So the question is all about Asian Development Bank and Climate Innovation Development Fund. This fund also maintained by ADB. They are going to offer $6.5 million loan to the Greenway Grameen Infra Private Limited. This money, this company is going to utilize for the production and distribution of gas stoves. And these gas stoves specialty is they require very less fuel compared to present we are using the gas stoves. That is, it reduces gas fuel consumption by 65%, smoke emission by almost 70+%, whereas carbon emissions in one entire year will be reduced by 22 million tons. So this is the major objective behind this particular financial support. Asian Development Bank is offering a financial support of $6.5 million to the Greenway Grameen Infra Private Limited, and with the help of that financial support, this Greenway Grameen Infra Private Limited is going to manufacture the gas stoves, and that gas stove specialties, this especially that gas stoves reduces fuel consumption by 65% and even emits less smoke and reduces carbon emissions also. That's all about that particular question. Moving to next question, question number third one, right? The third question is all about, just read the question. Which of the following Indian personality is not featured on the 11th edition of the list of BBC 100 Women 2023 released by the British Broadcasting Corporation in the month of November, right? So British Broadcasting Company every year will publish the report which represents 100 most inspiring and influential women throughout the world. And in this year 11th edition report from India, there are 4 people. The question is all about which of the following personalities are not part of that particular list. So if we remember that particular 4 people names, if even they ask a question like this and if they give different options, we can eliminate and we can answer, or else they may ask like this also. Which of the following personalities from India in the 11th edition of British Broadcasting Company list were a part of that particular list? And all 4 options they may give, all the 4 included personalities, and the 5th option they may say all of the above, like that. So in whichever way they frame question, if we remember that people name, we can easily answer for these kind of questions. Now let me come across this question point of view. Look at here, the first bullet point. It is a list of 100 inspiring and influential women from around the world for 2023. The list is categorized like this: in culture and education category, entertainment and sport, politics and advocacy, science, health and technology, like this. There are different categories, and from these all categories throughout worldwide, the women who are inspirational and who are influential, especially for that development of empowerment of women's point of view, and those women are listed in this 11th edition of British Broadcasting 100 Women in 2023. And if we look at here from India, the personalities: cricketer Harmanpreet Kaur and Diya Mirza, she's an actor, are named under the entertainment and sports category, while this personality Jetsunma Tenzin Palmo is acknowledged under the category of culture and education. Whereas the one more personality from India, if you look at here, in 2023, first time this category was included, that is climate pioneers. And out of 100 this year, remember this count also, there are different categories of that. The first time this category was included, and whoever may be the women's did exceptional contributions, inspirations in this category called climate pioneers, and those women also listed under this list. And this year, that particular category point of view, there are 28 women, and from India 1 woman, and that personality is Arati Kumar Rao. That's what, if you look at here, this list features climate pioneers from across the world globe who are inspiring and leading their communities to tackle the devastating impact of the climate change. And this includes one personality from India, so photographer, and the personality name is Arati Kumar Rao, A. Kumar Rao. Okay, so the one category that is special in this year 11th edition of British Broadcasting 100 Women 2023 list is climate pioneers. On that category, out of 100, 28 personalities were included, and from India also 1 personality, and her name is Arati Kumar Rao. Okay, so simply, if you remember all these 4 personalities names, who are they? Arati Kumar Rao, next Harmanpreet Kaur, next Diya Mirza, and one more personality. Harmanpreet Kaur sports, Diya Mirza culture, whereas Arati Kumaru climate, this pioneers, and finally the one more thing is this personality name J. Tenzin Palamo in the category of culture and education. Jetsumma Tenzin Palamo. And if you look at the options, the question is all about which of the following personality is not featured in that list. Diya Mirza in entertainment category, That's what culture and entertainment category. Harmanpreet Kaur entered a sports category. Arati Kumar Rao, climate pioneers. Jetsunma Tenjin Palmo, culture and education. And all these four personalities are on that list. But the personality who is not on that list is option 1. Here, rather than the one option personality name, we should focus these four personalities names. Dia Mirza, Harmanpreet Kaur, Arati Kumar Rao, and J. Tenjin Palmo. J. Tenjin Palmo. Okay, right. Their categories also, it's better to remember. Harmanpreet Kaur, sports category, whereas Dia Mirza, entertainment, whereas Arati Kumar Rao, climate pioneers, and this personality, Jetsunma Tenjin Palmo, in culture and education, right? That's all about this question. Move to the next question. Question number 4, right? So, just let's go with the question first. Novak Djokovic, and he is from this country, Serbia, won his how many ATP called Association of Tennis Professionals finals title by defeating this guy, Jannik Sinner, and he is from Italy, in the men's singles at Nitto ATP Finals 2023, right? Yeah. In tennis sports category, the four prestigious events, one is Australian Open, next French Open, next Wimbledon, it happens in UK, it is in France, it is in Australia, whereas finally USA, American Open. The winners or else the top 8 performers in individual category as well as doubles category from all these four big tennis events in entire year will be participated in this event called ATP Finals, Association of Tennis Professionals, ATP Finals. And record sixth time this year, 2023 edition of ATP Finals, won by this personality, Novak Djokovic. He is from Serbia by defeating Jannik Sinner, Italy. Okay, and a few more points if you look at here. With this win, Djokovic broke Roger Federer's record of 6 ATP finals. It means before Djokovic, this ATP finals 6 times won by this personality called Roger Federer. And now that record was broken by Novak Djokovic. And doubles winner also, if you want to remember the personality names, doubles winner, Rajiv Ram from America, Indian origin personality, and Joy Salisbury. This pair that is from United Kingdom defeated these personalities, defeating Marcel Granollers from Spain, Porcio Jeballos from Argentina. Just remember the winner names here because these guys are not at all from India Kabaddi. So it's enough to remember winner names here. And yes, single ATP finals singles, ATP finals doubles, ATP finals singles Djokovic. The special thing about this win is 6th time he won that, and he equaled, in fact he broken the record which is created by Roger Federer. And in doubles, ATP finals doubles, the winners are Rajiv Ram and Joy Salisbury. Rajiv Ram from America, Indian origin personality, Joy Salisbury from United Kingdom. That's all about this particular question, right? Going to next question, question number 5th one, right? The 5th question is all about, in which city All India Football Federation, this is the one which regulatory body of football sport in our country, All India Football Federation, and International Federation of Association Football, or simply Federation of International Football Association. It is the one which regulates football sports worldwide. They both in association with the Odisha government. Okay, they are going to set up one talent academy to encourage football sport in our country. And for that purpose, where this talent academy was recently launched, that's a question. It is in a state called Odisha, that is in Bhubaneswar. If you look at here, this strategic initiative is a collaborative effort between All India Football Federation and Federation of International Football Association. It is in Zurich, Switzerland. We discussed many times about that. And the Odisha government to elevate football development in our country. And 50 players will be selected. Of that, 14 almost 15 players from Odisha only under 14 category, and they will be provided special training to improve their football sporting skills. Okay, so simply All India Football Federation, Federation of International Football Association, FIFA, along with the Odisha government, they are going to set up one football developing academy in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. So that's all about this particular question, right? On to next question. Question number 6. Yeah. Sixth question, just read the question. Which organization or association has recently signed a traditional and a complementary medicine collaboration agreement with the Ministry of Ayush? One of the international organization recently signed this particular agreement, that is traditional and complementary medicine project collaboration agreement with Indian ministry called Ministry of Ayush, and that is WHO, World Health Organization. What is the objective behind this agreement? If you look at here, under this agreement, under this partnership, WHO will prepare a framework, a draft guidelines, especially for the development of traditional medicine global strategy for the next 10 years, 25 to 34, with the support of our country Ministry of Ayush. But actually, this traditional medicine, it's a combination of Ayurveda, yoga, naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, and homeopathy. So, next 10 years, this traditional medicine is going to play a vital role in a health system of entire global. And here, WHO, World Health Organization, headquartered Geneva, Switzerland, is working along with the Ministry of Ayush, India, to develop a better guidelines, better framework for the next 10 years, better strategy for traditional medicine point of view. Okay, that's all about this particular question. Here, the ministry, which is in news, Ministry of Ayush, partnered with the WHO for what we call for the development of traditional medicine in upcoming next 10 years point of view. What kind of objectives, what kind of what we call plans we have to make to work on that particular scenario, WHO and Ministry of Ayush are working together, right? That's all about that particular question. Move to next question. Question number 7, right? The 7th question is all about, yeah, look at here. The Indian government approved investments worth how many US dollars in the information technology hardware sector under its flagship manufacturing incentive scheme, especially for IT hardware. IT hardware means like electronic devices, laptops or tablets, all these things will come to boost India's position in the global electronics supply chain, right? So, what is this question? If you come across this question point of view once again, recently our government of India approved investments worth of how much value in the information technology hardware sector under its flagship manufacturing incentive scheme to boost India's position in the global electronic supply chain, right? At present, the electronic devices that we are using, even my mobile or your mobile or even the laptops, tablets, all these particular electronic devices, IT hardware devices, we are importing from other countries, especially from China, America, such a kind of countries. The government of India focus is to make India a hub of production of manufacturing of this IT hardware electronic devices. For that purpose, government of India initiated one scheme called manufacturing incentives scheme. This one, under this scheme, manufacturing incentive scheme, under this scheme, government of India is providing some subsidies to the companies who are going to set up their manufacturing plants in India, and to encourage them, this scheme will work all the time. And recently, under that scheme, IT with respect to IT hardware investments point of view, government of India approved nearly $360 million. Okay, in terms of Indian currency, 30 billion rupees. 1 billion itself 100 crores. 100 into 30, it's almost 3,000 crore rupees recently approved by the government of India in this particular segment. What is that? That is IT hardware sector. Okay, and here some of the companies are going to get some benefit because of this scheme. If you look at here, the approved investments are spread across 27 companies, including these kind of companies: Dell, HP, Foxconn, as well as domestic manufacturers. It means this company, Dixon Technologies, our Indian company. Okay, right. So the objective of government of India is, this announcement comes as a major step towards realizing India's ambitious target of becoming USD $300 billion market of IT hardware manufacturing by next 3 years. Okay, so simply the question is all about to encourage investments, foreign companies as well as domestic companies in especially IT hardware for the production and manufacturing of electronic devices like mobiles, laptops, tablets, all those things. Government of India launched a scheme called Manufacturing Incentive Scheme. Under that, Government of India is giving some subsidies to them, and recently to encourage that particular sector, Government of India approved investments nearly worth of $360 million. In terms of Indian currency, it's nearly 30 billion, that is 3,000 crore rupees, right? And the one more is, the Government of India target is by 2026. It means by next 3 years, we have to reach a market value of this much. That's the target of Government of India. Just for awareness purpose, these all figures you should remember. MIS stands here, Manufacturing Incentives Scheme. So to encourage investments in IT hardware sector, the Government of India launched that scheme. That's the point we have to give some attention, right? Move to the next question, question number 8th one. Yeah, the 8th question is all about Miss, look at here, Miss Shanice Alondra Palacios Cornejo. Okay, Shanice Alondra Palacios Cornejo, at the age of 23rd, she is from this country, Nicaragua. Nicaragua is a Central American country, can say Latin America. Okay, right. Was crowned Miss Universe. Okay, 72nd edition of Miss Universe competitions held in this country, Republic of El Salvador, in a place called San Salvador. It's a capital city of that country, and the winner is from Nicaragua, and her name is Shanice Alondra Palacios Cornejo. She is the first woman from that country called Nicaragua to win the Miss Universe crown, and that's why it is somewhat special for that country people. And coming to our India point of view, is any woman won Miss Universe title from India in the past? In the sense, yes, 3 times. In 1994, Susmita Sen. In 2000, Lara Datta. And in 2021, Harnath Sandhu won Miss Universe titles from India. Okay, 3 times India won Miss Universe title. And coming to our current affair thing, 72nd edition of Miss Universe. This competition was held in a place called San Salvador. It is a capital city of Republic of El Salvador. And from Nicaragua, the first woman won this award is Shanice Alondra Palacios Cornejo. And the next edition, that is 73rd Miss Universe competitions, are going to be held in a country called Mexico. These are the points that you people have to remember. So simply, what is the event held here? Miss Universe competitions. How many edition? 72nd edition. Which country hosted this event? It is El Salvador, Republic of El Salvador. And the event was held in the capital city of El Salvador, San Salvador. And the winner is from Nicaragua, and her name is Shanice Alondra Palacios Cornejo. Okay, Shanice Alondra Palacios Cornejo. And from India, till now, out of these 72 editions, 3 times Indian women personalities won this Miss Universe titles: Lara Datta, Susmita Sen, and one more personality, Harnath Sandhu. Harnath Sandhu, recent personality, Harnath Sandhu 2021. Maybe like they can ask like this also. So 72nd Miss Universe editions were held in so and so one place and won by Nicaragua personality. As of now, India won Miss Universe title 3 times. And recently in 2021, who won that title from India? Like that they may ask a question, and the personality is Harnath Sandhu. Okay, right. And the next year Miss Universe edition, that is 73rd edition, is going to be hosted by this country called Mexico. That's all about this particular question. With the next question, question number 9th one. Yeah, just read the question. This 9th question: new president for Argentina. President name is Javier Milei, by defeated Alberto Fernandez. And the one special thing about this personality is he wrote even a book also. The book name is The End of Inflation, because it's related to economics, right? That's why I'm providing the book name also. The End of Inflation, eliminate the central bank and the eliminate the central bank, end the inflation tax scam, and return to being a serious country. And this is the book that he written. Maybe in exam they may give like this. They may give entire book name, because the book name is very lengthy. That's why in options they won't frame that much big options. Simply they may include in question. The book called The End of Inflation, eliminate the central bank, end the inflation tax scam, and return to being a serious country. This is a book written by recently elected Argentina president. And who is that personality? Like that we could expect questions. And yes, the personality is Javier Milei. Javier Milei, by defeating Alberto Fernandez. Okay, at least remember the personality name, Javier Milei. And one more thing about this personality, if you look at here, his biography also there, and it was written by one journalist, and the name of his biography is El Loco. This one, El Loco, it was written by a journalist called Juan Luis Gonzalez. Juan Luis Gonzalez. Remember the name of biography, El Loco. Okay, and we're talking about Argentina and elections, and the capital city of Argentina, Buenos Aires, and currency is Argentine peso. So a book, Argentina president, and capital city, currency, and the biography of that personality, El Loco. All these are the points that you people has to focus. Move to the next question, question number 10th one, right? So this 10th question, on 19th of November, ICC Cricket World Cup. Maybe all of us watched it through televisions, or else like a certain OTT platforms. Now coming to the important happenings from that ICC World Cup mega tournament. The winner is Australia, and the edition of this year 2023 World Cup is 13th edition. The winning team captain Pat Cummins, and the event was held in Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. And this is the 6th time that Australia won this ICC World Cups in these are the respective years. And the one important thing about this particular event is a cricketer from India, that guy is Virat Kohli, scored this many runs, 765 runs. This is the most runs, highest runs scored ever in a single edition of ODI World Cup, and breaks previously that record in the name of Sachin Tendulkar. In 2003 edition, Sachin Tendulkar scored this many runs, 673 runs, and now that record was broken after 20 years by Virat Kohli by scoring 765 runs. In single World Cup edition, one single player scoring that many runs is the record, and it was scored by Virat Kohli. How many runs? 765 runs. Previous that record in the name of Sachin Tendulkar two decades back. Moving to another important from that particular event. Even in this particular World Cup edition, Virat Kohli scored 50 centuries, and that is also world record. And it is against of a country, New Zealand, in the semi-final match. And apart from that, the one more important thing that we need to focus here, Virat Kohli became the second highest run scorer in ODI World Cup with 1792 runs in 37 matches. He overtook Ricky Ponting 1743 runs and was just behind Sachin Tendulkar 2278 in the top run scorers in the men's ODI World Cup list. What is this point? This point is in one single edition of World Cup, the highest score scored by a player. Whereas this bullet point is Sachin Tendulkar played many World Cups like 2003, 1999, 2007, 2011. Like that, Sachin Tendulkar played maybe a 6 World Cups. All those World Cups, the total number of runs scored by Sachin Tendulkar is 2278. Like that, Ricky Ponting, the one who is former captain of Australia, scored this many runs in all the World Cups that he played. Now, that record was broken by Virat Kohli, and he is just behind Sachin Tendulkar by scoring this many runs in all the World Cups that he participated, nearly 1792 runs. Okay, that's also one more record. And coming to one more point here, under 25 age, one batsman scoring runs in a single World Cup. In 1996 World Cup, Sachin Tendulkar scored this many runs in one single World Cup at the age before 25, and now that record also was broken by Rachin Ravindra. He is a New Zealand cricket player, is actually from India, so Indian origin personality, Rachin Ravindra. And one more record, if you look at this one, for all bad reasons, this guy is in news. That guy is Angelo Matthews. He is a Sri Lankan player, became the first cricketer to be dismissed by timed out format in an international match. What actually meaning of this timed out? If one batsman was out within 3 minutes or 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, another player has to come and has to face the first ball. If the time is more than 3 or 4 minutes, then opposite team captain may appeal for out or regarding that particular new batsman. And that event was happened between India and Bangladesh match. That guy Shakibul Hassan is the captain of Bangladesh team, and the one who got out by this method in the history of international cricket match for the first time as player from Sri Lanka, the guy is Angelo Matthews, become the first cricketer to be dismissed by time out format in an international match. Okay, and next edition, that is 14th edition of World Cup, is going to be hosted in 2027 by these 3 countries. Those countries are South Africa, Zimbabwe and Namibia. And 2031, that is 15th edition, again it is going to be hosted by India, Bangladesh. Okay, India and Bangladesh. So present India, 13th edition, next 14th edition South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe, and again 15th edition is by India and Bangladesh. Right, that's all about the important points from World Cup. Okay, just go through them and you will get a clarity. Now moving to next question, question number 11th one. It is an obituary incident. In the month of November, the former governor of RBI, Reserve Bank of India, passed away. And who is that personality name? Present RBI governor Shaktikanta Das, as everyone aware of that, is the 23rd RBI governor. 18th RBI governor, the personality name is S. Ramanan, S. Ramanan, or Subramanian Ramanan, and he is from Tamil Nadu state. So option 1 is the correct answer. He passed away recently. So he is from Tamil Nadu. So that's the point you need to remember as per this particular question point of view. So because of his profile that previously worked, that is RBI governor, a respectable personality, that's why I'm discussing this obituary incident. And he passed away recently. He is from Tamil Nadu, and the personality name is Subramaniam Ramanan. Okay, yes, Ramanan, 18th RBI governor, recently passed away. Okay, right. Move to next question, question number 12th one. Right, 12th question. Yeah, it is a day point of view. Men Day. Everybody have idea and will celebrate. Everyone will celebrate March 8th as International Women Day. And you know there is one day for men also, that is International Men Day on 19th of November. On 19th of November, and this year this is the Silver Jubilee edition, 25th edition. That's why little bit of important. And this year we celebrated International Men Day with a theme Zero Male Suicide. Okay, so option 2 is the correct answer. With what theme we celebrated International Men Day? That is Zero Male Suicide. Zero Male Suicide. on 19th of November. This is the 25th International Men Day. Okay, if you look at here, 19th November 2023 marks the 25th International Men Day with the theme called Zero Male Suicide. And for the first time, this day was celebrated in 1999 by this doctor, Jerome Tiluk Singh, a history lecturer at the University of the West Indies in Trinidad and Tobago. And that's what first ever we celebrated on 19th November 1999. So the points that we need to remember here, what's the day it is? International Men Day. When? 19th of November. How many edition? 25th. What is the theme? Zero male suicide. For the first time when we celebrated 1999. And who celebrated this for the first time ever? Dr. Jerome Tiluk Singh from West Indies in this Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, that's all about that question. The next question, question number 13th one, right? Yeah. Look at this bridge. Okay, in ocean there is one bridge, right? Railway bridge. Now coming to the question, name the India's first ever vertical lift railway bridge. Okay, vertical lift railway bridge means like, so through this bridge trains will go and even ships also. Whenever ship comes here and this vertical bridge with the help of lift, it went up and again it comes down. So simply this bridge will be useful in these two ways. For the first time ever, India's first vertical lift railway bridge that connects Rameshwaram Island with the mainland of Tamil Nadu. Okay, so which island and which state is in news here? The island is Rameshwaram Island, and it will connect Tamil Nadu, mainland of Tamil Nadu. And yes, the name of bridge is Pamban Railway Bridge. Pamban Railway Bridge. And this bridge is going to be constructed by Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. It's a government organization, RVNL, one of the central public sector enterprise, RVNL, Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. It's a Navaratna company, RVNL, Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. And they are the ones who are going to complete this project by next year, 2024. Yes, the name of bridge is Pamban Railway Bridge. Which company? Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. Okay, right. That's all about this question. And move to next question. And remember, in that particular question point of view, this bridge name is important, Pamban Railway Bridge. And which places it is connecting? Rameshwaram Island and mainland of Tamil Nadu. That's also important. And which company is constructing that bridge? Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. Okay, right. Move to next question. Question number 14th one. Yep. This 14th question is with respect to Senior Citizens Savings Scheme. And normally the Senior Citizen Savings Scheme, a lock-in time period of 5 years. Okay, one time investment, lock-in time period of 5 years, maturity 5 years. Regarding this Senior Citizen Savings Scheme, Government of India recently given some updates, and those updates we are going to discuss now, right? We look at here. First of all, ministry called Finance, Ministry of Finance. Under that, there is a department called Economic Affairs. Which ministry is in news here? Finance Ministry. Which department is in news here? Department of Economic Affairs. Notified changes for Senior Citizen Savings Scheme, a government sponsored savings instrument for individuals aged 60 years. Any individuals whose age is 60 and above can open this Senior Citizen Savings Scheme, the top most savings scheme in India, with the tax benefits also. Or else any employees whose age lies in between 55 to 60 can open this particular Senior Citizen Savings Scheme if they announces before retirement, if they announces voluntary retirement before their actual retirement age, right? So simply, who are the people eligible to open this Senior Citizen Savings Scheme? Any individual whose age above 60, or else any employees whose age lies in between 55 to 60 if they announce retirement before their actual retirement age, right? Now coming to the further important updates. Earlier, under this scheme, if any person who announced retirement or else who retired after getting retirement benefits like a provident fund, so every month an employee will contribute employee provident fund, certain amount to employee provident fund, and that money will be provided after superannuation. It means after retirement. So previous rule is after getting, look at here. At present, the investment has to be made within 1 month of receipt of retirement benefits. Now that particular time extended for 3 months. That's a better thing. That's a welcome thing. Imagine one employee A announced retirement in the month of December, this year only, December, and he received or she received their retirement benefits next year, March month. Let us assume for understanding purpose, March month. Whenever they received their retirement benefits, superannuation benefits, that is provident fund amount, they received March month. By the April month itself, if they want to open SCSS, they have to open. After that, with that money, they cannot open SCSS. That's a previous rule, previous limitation. Now that limitation was liberalized. The 1 month time duration extended to 3 months. It means even getting retirement benefits in the month of March till April, May, June, till the time of June, they have an option whether they want to open or not senior citizen savings scheme. They can decide. Okay, right. So the time limit extended from 1 month to 3 months. That's a one update. Next thing, if you look at here, so earlier, if a person is invested in SASS, senior citizen savings scheme, and if in case if they want to withdraw before 1 year of the date of opening of senior citizen savings scheme, whatever the interest that paid by the government of India up to that time, that interest will be recovered completely. Only principal amount will be paid. It means simply, if I want to say, before at least 1 year, before 1 year, if any normal maturity of SCSS is 5 years, I invested today for understanding purpose. I am a senior citizen. I invested certain amount of money. Let us assume 20 lakhs rupee on December 2nd, 2023, 20 lakhs rupees in senior citizen savings scheme. Normal maturity 5 years. Definitely, I have to hold December 1st, 2028. Till that time, this after that only this account matures. Up to that time, Government of India will pay on a quarterly basis compound interest. Okay, right. Now let us assume there is some emergency and I want to withdraw the money in the month of June 2024. It is not 1 year over, right? So up to that time, whatever the interest I paid by the Government of India under that scheme, all the amount, that entire interest amount will be recorded from me, and the invested amount 20 lakhs only will be given to me. That is the previous terms and conditions. Now there is some update regarding that also. What is that? If you look at here, 1% of the deposit will be deducted if the account is closed before the expiry of 1 year. Previously entire interest will be recovered, then the remaining amount will be paid. The principal only will be paid. Now government is taken a decision which benefits the investors. Just they are going to collect 1% of principal amount and the remaining amount plus interest will be paid to the investor. Okay, that's an update. And one more thing, previous terms and conditions are the SCSS will be renewed only one time, that to maximum 3 years, and now the extension, the renewal feature will be included for n number of times. How many times that a person want to renewal is senior citizen savings scheme, it's their wish. Now they can extend n number of times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, like that. N number of times if they want, they can extend, right? That's all. That's also one more important point. Next thing, if anybody want to open SCSS, have to invest. This is a minimum value and this is a maximum value up to 30 lakhs. Previous limit is 30 lakhs only, but this year budget the limit was increased to 30 lakhs. And the senior citizen savings scheme was launched in 2004. And as I said earlier, this senior citizen savings scheme interest rate, it's a competitive interest rate. In general, it is the highest among all the savings schemes, which is revised quarterly. That's what, quarterly, based upon the inflation. If inflation is increasing, interest also increases. If inflation is reduced, controlled, interest rates also reduced. The current interest rate is this much percentage, and this is compounded on a quarterly basis. These are the points that you need to remember as per this question, right? So senior citizen savings scheme introduced in 2004, maintained by Ministry of Finance. There is a department called Department of Economic Affairs, and the minimum investment value is 1000 rupee, and in the multiples of the 1000 rupee, and the maximum is 30 lakhs rupee. And Present rate of interest is 8.2 percentage. This is not constant, will change on a quarterly basis, and interest rate is on a quarterly basis. And apart from that, there is an update regarding this particular scheme. That updates are any employee who received retirement benefits, if they want to invest that money in senior citizen savings scheme, earlier within 1 month only they have to invest. Now the time limit was increased to 3 months. Okay, and one more thing, after account opening, if any case, if they withdraw before 1 year, before the expiry of first year, that is 1 year, previous terms and conditions are whatever the interest paid up to that time completely recovered, the remaining principal only will be paid. Whereas now the recent update is principal plus interest will be paid, but on the principal just a 1% will be debited. Okay, and this SCSS earlier, only there is an option called renewals for one time. Now that limit was removed. N number of times, if a person want to extend renewal is SCSS scheme, they can extend every time a 3 years extension, right? That's all about this particular question. Move to next question. Question number 15th one, right? So Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities. There is one department under this particular ministry. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment has announced what percent interest rate rebate. Rebate means like refund. Okay, rebate for Divyang receive financial support through the National Divyangjan Finance and Development Corporation. There is one corporation called NDFDC. What is NDFDC? Development Corporation. Finance Development Corporation, for whom Divyangjan nationwide. NDFDC, National Divyangjan, in fact, physically persons with disabilities, physically challenged people, persons with disabled people development point of view. This is the one corporation, National Divyangjan Finance Development Corporation. It is the one which provides loans. And recently this ministry taken a decision, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, under this department taken a decision, whatever the loans offered by this NDFDC to these people, persons with disabilities, on that loans there is a rebate, there is a refund of interest 1%. It means whatever the interest that they are paying on that, 1% will be again refunded into their bank accounts, right? It encourages them to take loans and to invest that money for the development purpose, and it improves their living standards also, nation economy and their living standards, all those things. A few more points here. This NDFDC, what is NDFDC? National Divyangjan Finance and Development Corporation. It is a central public sector undertaking, CPSU, under the aegis of this department and this ministry, already in the question itself. And the present NDFDC chairman and managing director, this guy Navin Shah, and the location is New Delhi, and establishment 1997. Here location, chairman and managing director, and it is under this ministry, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, under this department called Department of, look at here, Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, right? And this NDFDC, whatever the loans that they offer to the persons with disabilities, on that loans there is a rebate of 1% of interest payments. That's the thing which is in news here, right? Move to the next question. Question number 16th one, right? 16th question, Emmy Awards. These Emmy Awards are most prestigious awards in American television. They like that in our nation, like a National Film Awards, like that, in the same manner, highest prestigious awards in American television industry, television sector, Emmy Awards. This award will recognize American artists, at the same time global other country artists also. And from India, one comedian, the guy name is Veer Das, for his particular show called Veer Das Landing. For this show, he was awarded as comedy category Emmy Award. And the one more personality, director, and the personality name is, look at here, Ekta R. Kapoor, co-founder of Balaji Telefilms, was honored with the International Emmy Directorate Award. International Emmy Directorate Award for her contribution to the world of arts and entertainment. Okay, So simply this Emmy Awards, these are the ones which will be recognized by American television industry, American artists at the same time, uh, global artists who contributed exceptionally for the television industry. And from India this year, two personalities in a comedian category for the first time, first Indian comedian. If you look at here, this statement, first Indian comedian to win the Emmy Award is Veer Das for his show called Veer Das Landing, and the one more personality in directional category, director category, Ekta R. Kapoor. Ekta R. Kapoor, right? Yeah, that's all about that question. It is 17th question. 17th one. Who has recently received NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration Impact Planet Award. What is this Impact Planet Award? We'll explain. What is impact? Implementation and advanced concepts team. Okay, implementation and advanced concepts team Planet Award. This award was initiated by NASA and IBM. If you look at here, this NASA Impact Planet Award was initiated by NASA and IBM Research, collaborated to create NASA's first open source geospatial AI foundation model for Earth observation data. And this year, actually, this award was initiated by NABARD and IBM Research Organization. And what is this award? Whoever may be the personality or a company who is utilizing artificial intelligence in an effective manner, in a positive manner, for the better observation of Earth, geospatial artificial intelligence technology. With the help of that technology, this company, it was founded by an Indian personality called Sujit Roy. The company called Brain Alive Research Private Limited. It is in Uttar Pradesh. So this company will do observations throughout Earth, the changes which are occurring in our environment, all those things, and how these changes are going to impact agriculture output, crop yielding, all those things, and predicting or observing natural disaster calamities like earthquakes, floods, all those things. With the help of this artificial technology, they are using this technology to observe Earth in a better manner. So for that purpose, this award was given to this personality, co-founder of Brain Alive Research Private Limited, and the personality is Sujit Roy. Okay, NASA and IBM Research jointly created one award called NASA Impact Planet Award, and that award was won by an Indian personality, is the co-founder of Brain Alive, and the personality name is Sujit Roy. The personality name you should remember, Sujit Roy. And 18th question, and in fact that is the last question of today's discussion, and even this dates point of view, November 21 to 25 dates point of view also, that's the last question, right? So what is the question? Just read the question. Name the state government. One state government is in news here that has recently launched a food security campaign. Which campaign? Food security campaign, to achieve what? Zero hunger by 2030. Yes, answer for this question is Meghalaya. That's okay. Option 4. What is actually this question? Government of India passed one act, National Food Security Act 2013. Under the guidelines of that act, at the same time, we all people are very much aware of that SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. How many? 17 are there. Under this, by 2030, all these 17 goals we should achieve in a sustainable manner. Okay. Under that, the second goal is, out of 17 goals, the second goal is zero hunger. Okay. Zero hunger. Eliminating hunger worldwide is the second sustainable development goal. So under the guidelines of this National Food Security Act 2013, and to achieve this goal, that is second goal of SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, out of 17, second goal called elimination of hunger, that is zero hunger, by this year, one state government recently launched this campaign, food security campaign. Through this campaign, whoever may be the personalities who are suffering with a hunger in that Meghalaya state will be provided with a free rationing, all those things. And yes, the state called Meghalaya. So that's all about this particular date's current affairs. With a different date current affairs, we will meet in some other class. Thank you. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely day. Right.